Welcome. Today we're continuing the Gintama journey with episode 129 and 130. Yeah, guys. Something pretty annoying and stupid just happened. When I finished the recording for episode 129, I noticed that it had an error message saying I wasn't able to record because this disk space is running out. Not enough disk space. And yeah, so I only have the reaction to the first 8 minutes of the episode, and the rest does not exist. It's just not there. Wasn't recorded. That is pretty frustrating. Luckily, well, this episode had some importance, but it was not like a big arc or something like the last episode. I mean, if that would have happened, Jesus Christ. Yeah. So yeah, I only have the reaction to the first 8 minutes of episode 129. I'm so sorry about that. I did not notice that the disk space was running that low. Now I freed up some space, a lot of space. So yeah, I can record again, but still, this is very annoying. This is very annoying. So not the usual intro. I'm just gonna review this episode 129. So yeah, it ended off on the father choking his own son, which is very odd. Of course, he might be dead. Hopefully, just unconscious. Um, and then it came into my mind that maybe this could also be one of those beams, those celestial lights that just appear out of nowhere from another part of the universe or the galaxy. And that this one also inhabited the body of the father. But we already have that counterbalance between the one that inhabited Kintaro, the dog, and the one that inhabited the cats. So I don't see a reason for a third one. Makes it kind of obsolete. But who knows? It might be. It might also just be that, just like with Kintaro, even though it was an act, that desire to see his dog one last time just negates all of his condition, his physical current condition, and just lets him walk again for at least until he meets his dog, sees his dog one last time. That might also be the case. And if that's the case, and he sees Kintaro, Kintaro sees him, maybe it's gonna spark some emotion in him. It wouldn't make sense for me for this celestial light to be able to experience emotions or anything of that sort. But might be that because of inhabiting this animal form, he is able to feel emotion. That might be the case. Or this celestial light does feel emotions because it has an identity. It's an individual because of the way it thinks, talks. A celestial light is, you wouldn't perceive it as something separate and individualistic. That's very human perception of the universe. Just like with, very hot topic, but just like with God as in the understanding of God as a creator, a separate entity or being. And that is a very human conception of what God is supposed to be. Maybe a man, an old man, or something who created the world. And it's very funny because my counter question to the whole Christian belief of God is, yeah, but how come such an omniscient being that is beyond any human capability, how come that it created dualism, good and bad, hell, heaven, all of that stuff? Why is there evil and why is there good in this world when this omniscient being is beyond all of, or should be beyond any dualism for that fact? Yeah, it does not make sense. It really does not. So you can see it's not it it's something that a human being just thought of and then wrote down in the Bible. Yeah, God is this creator, this omnipotent creator, but well, he created dualism. So yeah, that's bullshit, in my opinion. That is bullshit. But everyone is entitled to their own opinion, and you can believe what you want to believe. You can think what you want to think. It's just, in my personal opinion, it's nonsense. It's all very contradictory. So there's a lot of ways this could go and be explained, but it's a very unique take on. It's just a very unique episode, but I feel like Gintama does this all the time. This unique concept, unique premise for a story. It's this man, the author. I forgot his name, but he's a genius. He really is. Being able to think of all of these concepts, these characters, and these stories, it's just something to behold. Yeah, guys. I actually wanted to talk about the dog and ownership for a bit, but I think I'm gonna do that in the review for 130 if I have the time. Yeah, I really enjoyed this first episode and I can't wait to see what's gonna happen in the next one. So let's get into episode 130. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This was so soothing. It wasn't tragic, them dying, because they've lived a long life. They were ready for it, ready to go for a long time already. They were just waiting for the other to go first. The old man was kind-hearted from the beginning, but I'm just gonna call him Kintaro. Kintaro, I mean, he was something, is something else, and he didn't have that connection yet, that relationship and that love that he developed through this through the years with his master, his new master, and through the competition and compassion that the master showed him. Even though he didn't get it at first, he didn't get that the old man was actually caring for him and about him this whole time. Yeah, I like that they revealed their backstory bit by bit, because at first we didn't have the whole context. And that, as I said, that was what I needed, because in the back of my mind I knew him saying die, and Kintaro's perception of their relationship, that the old man does not like him at all, then he wants him to die already. That was not really what was going on. That was not the truth. And the truth was, as we found out later, thankfully, that he wanted him to die because he was left alone. With saying that, he actually meant something much more compassionate and kind, not something out of spite or hateful. Oh, my props to the old man. A great man. Great man. And so, yeah, in the end, he got what he wanted. And that's the only time we saw him cry, smile, and be. Well, he was happy before. Whatever, I'm thinking too much about it. Overthinking it. It was just beautiful. Judging from the first episode, I thought that their relationship was gonna be straightforward. Kintaro was gonna have that perception, or always say, "I hate him, I want him to die," and we don't like each other, we don't support each other. We're just competitors to see who dies first. And then he would reveal or realize himself, which is what happened. Actually, that is what happened, but it was much more than that. He realized himself that he does have feelings for his master. He does care about him, and he does not actually want him to die. Not without him dying first. But as I said, I appreciate that they added the layer of them competing. It made it not really a straightforward relationship like you would see with other characters, and that's what I thought it was gonna be, but it was not. It was partly. Yeah, I'm kind of overthinking this too much, but you get what I mean, I hope. Yeah. What else? I don't know. The Yorozuya took a background seat, which was good. That's always, not always, sometimes needed. The focus on other side characters and their lives and their stories is very much welcome. It also reminded me, dying alone is something a lot of people also fear. They might not have any family members or friends, or they might have, but the relationship is not that strong anymore. They're kind of disconnected, and so they, in the end, they, at least they think they die alone. But there's always, yes, friends are so important, and I encourage you to find good friends, true friends, not like friends. I mean, some friends you can just talk to and it's fine, you can have fun with, but then there's the friends that really, that you can talk with and talk about your feelings and trust, really trust 100%. Those are so precious and so important. But I think everyone has to remind themselves that there's more than just other people that you have to depend on to be strong, to be confident in yourself, and to be happy, because that's already something that is here. That's already something that's in you. You just don't see it yet, maybe. That is another topic for a meditative talk, and it's a very good topic to discuss. A very important one. So that's definitely one I'm keeping in mind for later. Yeah, I really enjoyed this arc, and I hope you did as well. And the reaction. If you did, leave a like, comment down below what you think. Did you think it was beautiful as well? Or is it one of your less favorites? Who knows? Might be. Yeah, and subscribe if you want to see more. So, enjoy your day, take care, and bye.